Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. What I have for you guys today is episode number 2 of our Friday Q&A series. So as you guys know, this is a series where you guys can leave a comment down below, and it'll possibly be in next week Friday's video. Anything related to Battlefield 1 or Rainbow Six Siege is possible to get in the video. Now the first question we have is from AdPlaySiege. He thinks that you should be able to just shoot out the lights instead of actually having to turn them off or something like that. So I think this would probably be a good idea. Honestly, I think it'd be very interesting to see what would happen in Siege if you'd be able to shoot out lights like the lamps on the ceiling or like anything that lights up that creates light. Although then it might be weird because if the windows are open but you have the lights off, would that make the room dark or light, or would it only make part of it light or part of it dark? So it'd be kind of interesting to see. Hopefully they'd make it like pitch black, and then this would come in later on if they did add a flashlight gadget, because then that would actually be useful for something because you need it to see. I think that there could be a lot of cool knife kills in Rainbow Six Siege, just because if it's dark, obviously it's a lot harder to see, and if you're not using your flashlight, it's going to be even harder to see. So I think there could be a lot of cool little stealthy things that would be in the game if they did add that, where you can shoot out the lights. And while we're on the subject of lights, Clark Tucker wonders, what are your thoughts on a lights out mode for Rainbow Six Siege? All the lights would be turned off, and it'd make attachments like flashlights useful. They could also add a thermal sight. Now I think this would be something that'd be really cool, honestly. Like if it, well, maybe if it was its own like separate playlist, maybe, but I think it would still split up the player base in Rainbow Six Siege for people who are gonna just want to play like regular. Then of course the people who are gonna want to play the lights out mode, so that could be a little bit risky because they already have casual, ranked. And then if they added lights out, would they do lights out casual, lights out ranked, or just lights out overall, and it'd just be like casual? It'd be hard to tell. I think it would be a really cool idea, and I think actually adding thermal into the game would be a good idea even if they did not add it, just because it could help you see through little cracks and stuff if there's someone in front of the door or something like that. So I think if they just added the thermal sight, I think that'd be cool enough. But if they did add a mode where the lights were out and then they did add flashlights further down in the future, I think that'd be something really cool. It kind of wouldn't fit the Rainbow Six Siege thing overall unless they figured something out with that, but I think it would still be pretty cool. The next question comes from Mr. Lucky Snipes 22. He says, do you think there should be takedowns like Halo's assassinations? Now I think there's something kind of already like this. Obviously Caveira can interrogate people and you do end up knifing them in the end, but it's not really like a takedown. Now I think what would be not okay is if you can just go up behind someone and like just take them down. I mean, obviously that's not bad because you could obviously just shoot them or knife them if you are behind them, so that might be okay. But if they didn't want to do that, then I think if you get someone down, you can maybe do something like, I don't know how they would do that. I just think it'd be something a little bit cool. Obviously you're probably not going to do that in real life and you just shoot them, so it doesn't really fit the game. Once again, it's just something that might be a little bit cool to add into the game. Obviously Caveira does it, but it's for her gadget, so. But I don't think assassinations would change the gameplay that much overall. Just be something a little bit extra added into the game. Now this is just a general question that I've seen quite a bit in the comment section. A lot of people are asking what I would feel about drone blockers, which is basically like in a drone hull, it'd be like something that would block it so the drones can't get through. Obviously there'd be no kills going through it either, or no grenades, because you shouldn't be able to shoot it out. So I think this is something that wouldn't be really that useful, because most rooms, they do have drone holes, but I mean the chances of you being in front of a drone hole, I mean there's some rooms where there's like a good chance because they're in like certain corners, but I would say most rooms on most maps overall that would be pretty useless unless the character had something else, like maybe he's able to block drones under doors. Like if he could block them in holes or doors, that might be a little bit interesting. I don't know how that would turn out though. I don't know what you'd have to do to get that to happen, but if there was an operator that could block drone holes or under doors, I still don't think that would be enough for people to pick them, unless it would do something else, like it would kind of act as like a little barricade for grenades and stuff too, where they wouldn't be able to blow it up or something. I don't know, but anything like that, I think that would be a cool idea, but I don't think it would actually get implemented into the game. And the last question we have for today is coming from someone named Sam5436. He wonders, what do you think of Tachanka's turret being remote controlled when Tachanka is within 10 meters of it? It would make IQ more useful and also encourage people to scout out with drones. Now I think this is a good idea. Possibly that could get put into the game. Now I know that they're probably going to add a shield on top of his gun or something around those lines, something like that, but I actually think this would be a good idea. Now the only, you guys might be like, well, this is so OP if he doesn't have to sit on it and he can just like go away somewhere and sit in a corner. Why is this even, why would you even consider that? And the only reason I would consider it is even though because his turret can't be moved right now, so it'd have to be in one spot, let's just say it's remote controlled and you have to shoot it. You can't just like place it there and then it'll shoot anyone it sees. You have to actually control it. You're going to be very vulnerable because you're going to be on like one of the little drone iPad things that they give you when you like take out a drone, for example. You probably use that for his turret too. So you're going to have to find some place where you can sit in a corner and know you're not going to get shot. Even if it's in the objective, you could get hit with a grenade or something you'd never even know until you died. So I think this is a possibly good idea as long as his turret can't move. Something I also saw a lot in the comment section were people who were saying they should either put it like on a Segway or put it on wheels so that it can like he can roll it around or it can roll around or something like that. I think that would not be okay because you could just roll around anywhere and pretty much shoot anyone as long as there's like not stairs or anything. You can just roll it all around, and I don't think that would really work out too well. But I think if it's remote controlled but it can only stay in one spot, I don't see anything that's that wrong with that. Maybe I'm missing something you guys may know. Leave a comment down below about how you feel. Once again, if you want to get into next week's video, leave a comment about Rainbow Six Siege or Battlefield 1 down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.